Emre Can seems to have flown under the radar since his move to Juventus in the summer. Despite having already made 19 appearances for the old lady, there has been very few updates on his performances back in England. Liverpool fans will always be particularly interested in his progress after he left the club on a free transfer, and there was no shortage of supporters disappointed to see him leave. But in spite of Juventus making plenty of headlines with their brilliant start in Serie A and all the hype surrounding Cristiano Ronaldo, Copites have had very information to go off. However, that looks to have changed after Juventus scored a dramatic victory over Lazio on Sunday evening, despite making a terrible start in the Italian capital. Finding themselves 1-0 down going into the closing moments, João Cancelo scored a game-changing equaliser before Ronaldo completed the turnaround from the penalty spot. Yet it could have been so much worse for the champions, and Emre Can played a massive role in Juventus' early struggles. First and foremost, the 25-year-old actually gave Lazio the lead by deflecting a corner past Wojciech Szczesny and into the back of his own net. Scoring an own goal doesn't necessarily mean you've had a bad game, but that 59th minute gaffe wasn't the only thing that went wrong for Can. By the time the full whistle sounded, the German had produced no interceptions, just a single tackle, only 34 touches, and spent the game in Lucas Leiva's pocket. Let's not forget the fact he produced none of the following either: key passes, shots, clearances and victorious aerial duels. Talk about a nightmare. As a result, Can became a huge talking point on Twitter, and you can check out some of the most brutal tweets down below. Simply put, Can had the game from hell. And after months of receiving very little attention for his performances with Juventus, the midfielder won't be pleased to see his Twitter mentions go through the roof this week. If it's any consolation, though, Max Allegri accepted some of the responsibility for his display, and he acknowledged that playing him as a defensive midfielder was a mistake. For Football Italia, he remarked after the game, "It's my responsibility, as I tried to play with Emre Can in front of the defense and that was a mistake. He doesn't have the right timing yet, so I put him in a very difficult position. I put Bentancur there instead and it went better." Nevertheless, even Can himself will admit that getting the 3 points is the most important thing, and he owes a lot to Ronaldo keeping his nerve from 12 yards. It didn't deflect all the criticism that came before it, though. Liverpool fans, do you miss having Can in the squad? Have your say in the comments section below.
I'm so happy, I can't